Just want to give a big shout out to all my members. I really appreciate that. If you want to join, hit that join button, man. I'm going to do some giveaways, start doing some stuff for the members, man, because I really do appreciate everybody. It really helps out the channel, and I love everybody like step cousins. Man, I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and as always, be good to yourself, man. Hell freaking Transformers, yeah. Are you looking for action figures? Then head over to the Chosen Prime. The link is in the description. Just follow that. And man, they got everything your heart desires. Transformers, 5-2 toys, Power Rangers, Turtles, Marvel, DC, statues, whatever you want. Just go over and follow that link, man. You can order everything you want. Just order. Just go over there and order. Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. Today, I got in, this is Legacy Evolution Armada Optimus Prime. So excited. Okay, so he comes packaged in like this, okay? This is all this stuff is separate. His guns and his little side guns, his arm cannons, and this is separate, okay? So what you have to do is, once you get this, you have to take these, and they're on a double hinge, or like a little hinge piece right there, and you gotta, if I can get them out, golly. There we go. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna flip them out like that, so it'll be like that, so they're not in together like this. Do the same thing over here. Well, maybe. That's my dog. And then you do that right there. And you'll end up with this like here. Then you take this piece right here. And it's going to tab in. This piece right here is going to tab in right in there. And that little circle spot right there. And you may have to, you can separate the legs a little bit so you can get in there. Giggity. Separate the legs and get in there. Alright. Then you're going to tab that in. And then there's the little tabs right here are going to go down. And they're going to tab into this right here. And you just kind of collapse it together. Like that. And that's all tabbed in together. And there you go. So now you have a little hitch for Optimus. You go in here, put it in there. Now that's not the, you know, it's really loose, but I mean, it will drag, you know. We'll pull everything. Then you take this. You take this big gun. You can post it up here. Now you can put it anywhere. There's, you know, little ports and everything right there. And then you take the little side guns, and there are those little smokestacks, and you just put them in there. And there you go. Let me pull down the camera a little bit so you can see it. And there he is. And I think he looks freaking sweet. Looks like the, you know, the original one from Armada. Nice little update. It does roll. He's got some tires right there. And he does got the wheels right here too as well. I think it's pretty cool. So we'll take a quick look at the trailer. Got some nice silver paint right here. Nice blue paint. Nice Autobot symbol right there. Got some nice sculpt work. I wish they would have took some silver and maybe painted some of this up here. That would have made it pop a little bit, but that's nice. The treads do not move. You got this back piece right here. This gold is painted. Everything. And you got this right here on the other side. Here's underneath. Very nice. And here is the, you know, the cab. Looks good. The only thing is you can see the big hands, you know, up here. And you got some gold. You got some nice silver right here. Silver. Nice Autobot symbol. I wish he did come with a Minicon. He does not come with a Minicon. That would have been really cool if they would have gave him a Minicon. The silver right there. Silver for the rims. The nice tires look good. Nice sculpt work throughout. Underneath. Like I said, it does roll really good. And like I said, you can put the right here. Now you can also, if you don't want to have the trailer, you can pull down the stabilizers right here, and it will hold it up like that, and that's pretty cool. But if you don't want to, you just flip them back up, and there you go. So there he is in his alt mode, and I think it looks really good. Oh, sorry, you flip these down. Sorry about that. Yeah, you flip those down. I mean, you can leave them up if you want to. Doesn't matter. But, yeah, they're supposed to flip down. But there you go. And that's also painted red. You got some silver for the missiles. Well, that's nice. And there is Wheelie, Magic Square Prowl. You got Red Alert. You got the Alternator's Hot Rod. And then you got Shattered Glass Soundwave over there. He is Commander class, if I didn't say that. But I'm sure you already know about that by now. Scale. All right, back from transformation. Here is the base mode and also the smaller, you know, Optimus Prime. So, you know, it kind of scales, I guess, but I think really what scales best with him is either Legends or some Core Class guys. So you got Wheelie over here. We'll put Mirage over here. Let me move this down a little bit. And then put Megatron. You know, kind of scales a little bit. There's Tits McGee. We'll put him over there. Put G2 Core Class, Megatron, and Optimus Prime. So little Optimus Prime could get back here and work the gun. So, you know, I think that scales a little better than the Deluxes, but it kind of scales okay. But there you go. And we'll put all this stuff up over here. And we'll take a quick look at the base mode. So here it is. Pretty cool, you know, to get something out. You know, the playability is, you know, there. That's really cool. I like that when they do that. Now, you can configure it different ways. You know, you can take these things, you can unplug this and put them up. You can put, you know, Battle Masters, or here's that chainsaw from the Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beast. So there are a couple ports. There's, you know, one port over there, right there. There's a port right there. So yeah, you can, you know, have fun with it. There's the back of it. Now, it doesn't keep coming on tab, but it's supposed to tab in, but, you know, if it's laying down, it won't untab very well. So, yeah, like I say, you can, you know, do different things with it and have fun with it. And here is the smaller Optimus Prime. They called him Bendy Prime back in the day, but beautiful head sculpt. Love the silver, yellow eyes, yellow for the head crest. So you can look down a little bit, look up a little bit, not much, side to side, and give you a little attitude as well. You got the 80s women's working shoulder pads right there, but you can go all the way up to there, and you can get to about right up to there, so you can smell your armpits. Very nice. All the way around, you got the nice double elbow. Very nice. There you go. Bicep swivel. So that's good. And you got a swivel of the hand too as well. Now this does get in the way a little bit, but it does swivel. So that's very nice. You got some yellow or gold paint right there. All the silver, some gold. Really nicely done on the paint right there. And you got the blasters. They are blast effect compatible. So you can put some blast effects on there. That's awesome. I like that. Now, the only problem is, well, the chest, I'll show you the chest real quick. You know, what's a Prime without a matrix? And he does come with a matrix. It does come out. It looks like a little pancake or something. Golly. Okay. So, there is the matrix. Nice little translucent little gem or whatever. And you got some nice sculpt work in there too as well. So, just put it back in there. There we go. All right. So he doesn't have a waist swivel, and it really sucks, you know, because you know it'd be cool if he did, because most of the articulation is good, but it's just the way it's designed for the super robot that they couldn't give him a waist swivel. So that kind of sucks. And I don't like these little, you know, these side skirts, whatever, and the butt flap. So, but you get the full Van Damme. If you wanted to get the full Van Damme, that's cool. You get nice ratchets right there for up right there. And if you move the butt flap back, you get that too as well. Thigh swivel, nice ratcheted knees. Well, that's good. As far as the toes, you get toe tilt up. That's the whole foot and the toe. Now toe tilt down, just the toe. And you get a nice rocker too as well. Just don't like these little side flaps. They kind of get in the way. But yeah, if he had a waist swivel, he'd be freaking awesome. Love how, you know, back in with the Minicon, you could attach that and push this, and it would make the arms go, you know, super punch or whatever, punch out. But yeah, I like the little nod right there. That's pretty cool. Nice Autobot symbol. And you can see the big old hands back there. Kind of wish they would have found a way to cover that in the back, but it is what it is. So there you go. That is Bendy Prime, or the smaller Prime. Oh, forgot to mention, he can hold the big gun for the super duper robot mode. Looks pretty good on him too as well. I forgot to mention also, he has an ab crunch. Instead of the, you know, he doesn't have the waist swivel, he does have a little ab crunch. So, you know, you can use that as well. And you can't look up much, so it kind of defeats the purpose, but it's there if you want to use it. There's Siege Optimus Prime. You got Ironhide, Sideswipe, Core Class Wheelie, and then you got Tits McGee back there. So he's about the scale of a Voyager. Here he is in combined super mode, Optimus Prime from Armada, Legacy Evolution. There he is. Nice head sculpt. Like it. Love the gold head crest, the ears, the yellow eyes look good. Articulation, not much down. The chin gets in the way, but you can look up quite a bit. Side to side, and give you some attitude as well. It's on a ball peg, so that's pretty good. All right, you got this front. Now, this thing does come off. It's hard. It's a pain in the butt to get off. But this thing can come off, and you can put it on another, Armada figure, Starscream, any of those. And that's pretty cool. So that will come off. I'll try to get it off in a little bit. All right. Nice ratchets. Ooh, Daddy likes some ratchets out there. That's good. And you also get this, too, as well. So you can go up to all the way and smell the armpit. All right. And you got a nice ratcheted elbow bend. Nice bicep swivel over the hand. Now, I was hoping, that this would retract like the Jetfire did, but this one doesn't. So it kind of looks weird. But it's not a deal breaker, but I just kind of wish it would retract it like the Jetfire did, because that was really cool. Got some nice silver paint right there. All right, let's move down a little bit. All right. So you flip these up, which you got some skirts, and you got this one piece. I wish this was broken up in like 2 or 3 pieces. But you do get a waist swivel, and the inner bot did not have a waist swivel, so you got that. Okay, and then tensioned out, which I kind of wish they had ratchets there, but you get the Van Damme. But you do have ratchets right here, so you get up to pretty good right there, and good ratchet. In the back, you got to move this a little bit back there. You get a little bit in the back. Thigh swivel. Knee bend, you get some nice ratchets. But once again, this gets in the way. But you do get, 90 degrees for that. You do got some nice paint. The gold right there, the gold. All right, moving down. Like I said, you got the thigh swivel. I think I said that already. You got toe tilt up, nothing down, and you got a nice rocker. And you do got some heel spurs right there. And like I said, this part right here is nice right here. And now here you got the little butt flap. It is kind of homage to the original one. You had all this stuff in his back. But it's not terrible. If you lean it up, like there, it's kind of streamlined. So it's not the worst thing in the world. All right. There you go. And his weapon. Take his weapon and you can just plug it in. And there you go. Like that. Now you do got some ports in some areas right here. You got some ports right here. Probably you could put some, I don't know if you can put anything in there. But you do got them on top. So if you have some like Battle Masters or something, let me raise that up. I think this goes like that. And yeah, if you have some Battle Masters or something like that, you can put up there. So, and you got the nice rocket launchers back here. So it looks really good. All right. Real quick, yeah, that's a pain in the butt to get out of there. If you put it in all the way, it's a real pain, but you can take that off. I think that's pretty cool. If you want to put your gun up here, kind of looks goofy, but you can if you want to. And there he is next to MP44. You got Siege Optimus Prime, Sideswipe, Core Class Wheelie. I put in, Sideswipe from the Generation Toy, turns into the Bull. And you got Tits McGee, Redgar. That's scale. And Crapagon is Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Kicker, Squeaks, Care Bears, more scale. All right, let's talk about some Legacy Evolution Armada Optimus Prime Commander Class. I think they really do good on the Commander Class, man. We got Skylynx, Jetfire, Rodimus Prime, and this guy. So, overall, really like him. The alt mode, I really like the truck mode with the, it just, screams, in 2020, I think 2002, I said 2020, 2002, Armada, I like it. I really do. It really looks cool. It rolls. It's, it's a fun, and everything. So that's cool. I love the alt mode. Transformation for all of it is easy. Shouldn't take that long to figure it out. It's fun. I had a great time. You get the base mode. The base mode's fun. It's a cool option, but, if they didn't throw it in, I wouldn't have missed it. But, it's cool to have it. Like I said, the playability is there. I like that. You got the inner robot, okay, the smaller Optimus Prime. He's pretty cool. He's got the big 80s woman's working shoulder pads, but it is homage to the same one, the Bendy Prime. I wish he had a waist swivel, but I understand why he didn't have one because of the way the super mode works. So that kind of sucks. So the articulation is kind of limited, but it's all right. It's fine. Paint-wise, all throughout, really good. You got some nice gold. some silver here and there. So yeah, really, pretty decent on the gold. I mean, on the paint. It would have been cool if they would have put, some of the sculpt work and details. If they would have put the paint on there, it would have really popped and everything. So, but anyways, but yeah, then you got the super mode, and it's pretty cool. I really like it. Like I said, it's just a great homage. Even the back end, I know he's got a lot of badunkadunk in there, but that's what the original one had too. But it's a little more streamlined, so it's not as terrible as the original one. And you do have articulation. Now you do have a waist swivel. Things I do not like. I wish they would have done the Jetfire thing where they retracted the circle. That kind of sucks. I don't know why they didn't do that. They just added it on there. Some of the tolerances are really like this part right here. This comes unpegged real easy. Like if you just move it up like that, it starts unpegging. So some of the tolerances in some areas, I don't like the flap right here. I wish it kind of cut into 3 pieces because it just looks, a little wonky and these little side flaps. But articulate's okay. You got the waist swivel, tons of ratchets. The materials feel good, just like Hasbro plastic. I didn't think I was going to break anything like that. Anything else? Like I said, the tolerances are, pretty, some, hit and miss in some of the areas. So yeah, I'm glad he got some kickstands, some hill spurs, because man, he would have been really back heavy with this stuff and everything. But yeah, overall, not terrible. Not my favorite commander. I'd have to say Skylinks and then Jetfire were my favorite, then Rodimus Prime, and he's probably my least favorite. But I do like him. He's fun. The playability, it just brings me back. This one I really started heavy, into Transformers was RID and Armada. Armada got me, all that stuff got me back into the Transformers and everything, collecting. And, you got this little thing that come off. That's pretty cool. You got the gun. That's cool. You got the little smokestacks. You can put blast effects in there, so the playability right there is awesome as well. So yeah, overall, the head sculpt looks good too as well. But yeah, overall, I really like it. It's fun. I recommend it. I think he's a cool, if you grew up, if you, this was your G1, you definitely want to get this one because it's, it's really a great thing. So yeah, so hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go there and hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Tell me what you thought of the review. And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself, man. Hell freaking Transformers and hell freaking Armada Optimus Prime, man. This is awesome. I can't wait for Megatron. Good night, folks. Well, hey there, everybody. So I forgot to mention, I mentioned it early in the review, but I really wish he would have came with a minicon. That would have been pretty sweet. I wish Starscream would have came with as well. I don't want the gimmick or anything to work, or I don't want the lights or anything, because that takes away from it. As you can tell, Armada, the gimmick really took over the bot itself. But it would have been cool to throw that in, a little yellow card, or something, maybe attached to a little, nub or something, like Fans Hobbies doing. So that would have been pretty sweet. But my question is for y'all is, who's your favorite commander class so far? Like I said, we got Jetfire, we got Skylinks, chicken over there. We got Rodimus Prime as well. Like I said, probably Jetfire was my favorite. I don't know, maybe Skylinks too. I don't know. They were a tie. I love both of those guys. And, Rodimus was good too as well. I really liked Rodimus. And I like this guy too, but that's my favorite, least favorite. Like I said, the tolerances I forgot to mention also. These wheels right here, they come untabbed a lot. Just like this up here. I forgot to mention that. I was looking at it, I was like, I know there's another tolerance issue I had, but yeah, that's right there and everything. What's up, everybody? My God, Optimus Prime, you grew. Giggity. Yeah, this is Armada. Oh, Armada Optimus Prime. Man, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they gave me a little upgrade from the 2002 series. Wow, man, you look pretty good. Thank you. I really do. I got lots of ratchets, man. You want to hear them? Ooh, yeah, Daddy likes that. Yeah, what's up, everybody? What's up, baby? Hey, what's up, Optimus Prime? Are you going to kick me? No, I'll let you have the day off. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're welcome. Yeah, floor time. You got to love it.